Just about to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's off the inside corner. So game 5 is underway. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Just missed. And fires in a fastball at 95. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. That misses, and it's 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score and then tie it.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Fouled off to the right.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. And he's out on the tag. And now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Come on. One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jerks and Profar, the next to hit. Profar gets a piece there.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And a pitch. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Stays alive. 2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 5 of the World Series. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Back here in Queens, here's Brandon Nimmo. Outside low, and that's ball one. And another ball. There's the strike at the knees. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Juan Soto. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one is inside.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. World Series Game 5. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jose Altuve. Peterson back to work. In for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
No ball. 2 strike.
The tag, and he's out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Peterson, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting. Right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pajes off of first with 2 away. And it is 2-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside. swing and a miss.
Well, they've clearly been trying to work him away, and to change it up with a good pitch on the inside. Nice execution. That'll definitely keep him honest.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now, Brett Beatty. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a curve is down and in. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Foul ball there. Ripped on a line. Dives. What a play. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Edman. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now it's Freddie Freeman. The walk and a run scored his first time. On the ground right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Ripped to third. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Citi Field. And now the DH, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now Jose Siri. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Swinging a foul out of play. Two out, space is empty. in the
One ball,
dirt,
two
and
strikes.
that's ball one. And that's in the dirt. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and the Mets go 1-2-3. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter. Yordan Alvarez. This to center field. Siri really on his horse for it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number one. Here's Yelich at the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Teoscar Hernandez looking to start something with one gone. And that's down and away. Bases empty, one away here in this decisive Game 5. On the ground right side. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Profar takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And it's even up. Hernandez stands at first with one out. Just missed. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Man at first, one away. Manaea moved to first. And he's back safely. Runner on the move. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. That misses. Ball 1. That one ripped. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason. Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one there.
1-0.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Juan Soto down. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Off the plate inside. And that is ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. World Series Game 5. Max Kepler at the plate.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Liner snagged at first. Now here is Andy Pages.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
There's the strike. Minaya, a 6'5 lefty, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hammer, base hit. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Pages leads off first with one away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip.
Big RBI for him right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Will Smith in the dirt. The 1-0. That's inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 5 of the World Series. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
On the ground, and foul ball. And they're all loaded up.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Next is the Dodger DH, Yordan Alvarez. Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. The Dodgers threatening. And Aaron Yordan is grounded by the K. And now Teoscar Hernandez. One for one with a single so far. Not even close there. Ball one. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time, and Hernandez is out. They limit the damage here. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. New pitcher on now, Tyler Glasnow.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters gonna have to pick it up early if they're gonna have any chance.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Glasnow, ready and deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through him for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So up next, Brett Beatty.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now the count is even. The Dodgers up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Kepler pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to the left. Over to first, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Jurickson Profar. And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now it's going to be Max Kepler. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
At the plate, Andy Pajes. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
It's softly on the ground left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here comes Freddie Freeman. Up to hit. Just missed. To short, could be 2. Over to McGee, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here in Queens, now it's the DH, Cedric Mullins. Glass now, back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fastball for a strike at 95. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 up, 1 down. Jose Siri now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
The Mets hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Glass now with the strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Clayton Kershaw gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in this decisive game 5.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Strike on the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Yordan Alvarez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pulls that one foul. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
1 strike.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 5. Check swing called strike. 1-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 down, bases empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And here is Jose Altuve. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
One out and a runner at second here in Game 5 of the World Series.
He made it. Safe.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than
Alonso. And he's out on the tag. But they do get a run. Max Kepler digs in now. And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And there's a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one missing inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And there's one down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Lindor swings through that one.
1-1.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
To third, Profar. Boots it.
Now he's safe.
So a man at first. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. And ball 1.
That's a ball.
Lindor over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Still no hits on the board. 1 out. Brock Stewart on the pitch out of the pen here. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Right side. The tag, and he's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Check swing, no appeal.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Queens, out of the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Brett Beatty. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Blake Snell.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Snell, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that drops in for a strike. The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Kepler snags it for the second out. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in this decisive Game 5. Lifted in the air, right field. Kepler on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Garrett back to work. And that bunted towards third. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And next for L.A., John Alvarez. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a base hit. Man at first. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Alex Call. And takes low for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Into center. McNeil on his horse. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. And here comes Carlos Correa. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Jose Sir. So they turn to their closer, number 80.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away. Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 5. Just off the inside edge. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Nimmo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Just missed. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Runner on the go again. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. McNeil scores. It's 6-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid double.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. So they're down to their final out. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that's it. The celebration is on in the City of Angels. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.